G'day guys, I thought I'd do a, a long-awaited update on the Klondike pot belly. Just want to give you a bit of an example of how I go about starting it. My favourite at the moment is the old yellow pages, or white pages as you like. Pretty much just, it's a little bit hard to see. I'll see if I can get some backlight for you. That's a bit bright, but anyhow, as you can see, just a nice layer, basically just covering the grate. As you can see, there's plenty of headroom there. So that paper's just covering the grate at the bottom. So I just basically layer some rolled up pieces of the white pages in there, then followed by some cardboard, which will be cut into strips, just ripped into pieces, and then laid in on top. So I'll do that and bring you back. So there's our cardboard layer on top of our white pages. Once again, it's well below the bottom bowl. What I'll now do is put some small kindling, as you can see here. Much like any other fire you make, just basically put a handful to start with, just enough to get an initial ignition, and I'll bring you back. All right, so there we go. There's our initial setup. It's a bit early at the moment here to fire it up. But yeah, it's essentially just like any other sort of outdoor fire, campfire, barbecue fire, cooking fire, whichever you like. It's exactly the same way. The pot belly, I always start it with the flue open. Can't see, too dark. Yeah, the flue damper fully open initially, while the fire gets going, and then you can sort of close that off and adjust it. Also make adjustments by closing or opening the vent as needed. But yeah, once it comes time a bit later on to fire up, I'll bring you back. All right, getting ready to fire it up. It's hit about 11 degrees Celsius here right now, so that's good enough for me. Before we do so, it's important to make sure that the ash collector has been emptied. That's just some dust that's floating around in there. But it's very important to make sure that you clear any ash that's left over from your previous fire, just to to free it all up, make space for the new ash to go into. It also helps it breathe. So there's our patch there. So what we need is just another small pile of sticks, just off to the side here. As these catch and take, we need to sort of basically keep feeding until we've got a nice bed of coals in the bottom there. So let's do that. All right, so just going to go in with our fire lighter, down to our paper down the bottom. Try and get that started in a couple of spots if we can. There she goes. So we just initially let that take and keep it fairly small. The idea is to slowly build the fire. You don't want to overload the pot belly. Overloading it with too much initially, you run the risk of it blowing back at you. It seems to create a bit of pressure up in the flue, and then can actually fire back at you and blow a bunch of smoke and ash at you if it's too full. She's going quite well. You can probably hear it drawing. Just close that door up. Obviously our front vent's fully open, our flue is fully open. I always light it with the flue completely open. The only time that I dampen that off is once we've got a good bed of coals in the bottom. Then we can, look at sort of controlling how fast that burns. So basically we just let this go until that intensity starts to drop. Then we'll add some more sticks, 2 or 3 at a time. I'll bring you back once it's going a bit better. That started to calm down a bit now, as you can see. So now we'll add some more sticks to maintain it. Once again, just slowly want to build the fire. You don't want to build it too quick. Here we go, grab a few more. As I said before, it's basically just like starting and maintaining any sort of campfire, cooking fire, etc. Being mindful that you've got it contained within your living quarters, so you don't want to go too over the top. It's always best just to build it slowly. Let the drawer and the pot belly do the work for you. It's starting to build nicely. Right, I'll bring you back once we've got a nice bed of coals. As you can hopefully see, we've got a nice bed of coals and a nice constant burn there. It's been about 20 minutes since the last little snippet. So what I'll do now is I'll just the flue damper's still wide open, so what I'll do is I'll close that off just a bit, say about say a quarter to start with. So move that. It's a bit hard to get to in this setup, but there we go. So it's about a quarter closed on the flue damper. But that's pretty much it. From here on out, all it is just a matter of maintaining the fire like you would anything else. That's about all I can tell you. If there's any questions, is there anything else you'd like to see close up, or anything like that, just leave a comment. Yeah, any questions, I'm more than happy to help answer them. And thanks for watching.